Dear gentle viewers, hi, and welcome back to our Jewel Diaries. I'm your host, Rorina, and I'm so glad to have you here. And this is our 10th day of 30-day challenge of speaking in English. I always talk you that how you can improve your English communication skills by the comfort of your home. And there are so many methods that you can use to improve your English communication skills. And I have told you about a lot of things that you can do. However, for speaking, the most important thing you need to speak a lot. And I always try to speak a lot so that I can improve my fluency as well, right? So, yesterday I have talked about seasons and weathers, and I have talked about a little bit of money as well, that how you can handle your money and how the things important other than money, right? So let's do a quick recap for weather and seasons. So as I've told you yesterday that there are four seasons, that are spring, summer, autumn and winter, and each of the season have its unique speciality, and people love all of the four season as per their comfort. They do whatever they want. Okay, and as for learning spoken English, I suggest that every time whenever you want to grab something, I mean to say whenever you want to have vocabulary in any particular field, or whenever you want to have any sentence formation that you do not know that how to form that, then you can start talking with ChatGPT. Like I always say, whenever you feel lack in vocabulary, or whenever you feel lack in making sentence that can leads you to fluency, then you can talk with ChatGPT. I always talk with ChatGPT on various topics. Like if you want to improve your vocabulary and sentence formation in for talking about weather and seasons, then you can talk about that on ChatGPT. And I have told you that you can do this. Like, hi ChatGPT, I am here for improving my learning for spoken English, and I want you to suggest me some weather and seasons details, that how can I improve my vocabulary and sentence formation in this particular on this particular topic, right? And when you are going to start chatting with ChatGPT, it is going to provide you many meaningful words and sentence formation, and whatever you don't know, you can ask again to ChatGPT that how and what is the meaning of this particular word, right? So these are the some common things that you can use ChatGPT to improve your English communication skills. However, like I am making video now, right, so that I can be fluent in English. So whenever I try to speak in front of camera, I always think that what topic I need to talk with you. However, I have a lot of knowledge about many topics, but it is little difficult to explain any topic. You know, it's a kind of pitching. It's not a two-way conversation. So, if you want to improve your English communication skills, then what can you do? You just need to do practice first. Like how I am improving my English communication skills, let me tell you this thing first. So whenever I feel lack in my fluency, I start speaking with ChatGPT on any particular topic, like just about let's say seasons and weathers. Okay, so I talked about seasons and weather, that how we can express the weather, like it's sunny outside, it's cloudy outside, it's rainy outside, it's snowy outside, right? And these kind of things. When you going to do practice with ChatGPT, then you are going to have a lot of sentence formation in your mind and vocabulary that you don't aware of. But after talking with ChatGPT, you will become aware. But definitely, we are not so like I can say that when you talk with ChatGPT, within one talk, you can't remember everything. You need to do practice. Okay, so whenever ChatGPT answer you, there is always a script as well. Whenever you talk with ChatGPT, there is transcription over there of your chat. So when ChatGPT provide you something, then you need to repeat that again to let ChatGPT know that is this correct. So in that way, you are going to do practice while talking with ChatGPT. You are going to do practice about that particular topic. Okay, and after that, what you need to do, you just start making video in front of camera. And if you not find it comfortable, then you can talk in front of mirror and you can express yourself that if there is a weather of this kind, then we could say that this is like this. Like if there is winter season and there is too much wind blowing outside, then you can say it's a windy day, right? So if there is clouds outside, then you can say it's cloudy outside. And if there is hot season like in summer, then we can say it's very hot outside, right? So these are some simple things that you need to know. And these are actually most of the people already aware of a lot of vocabulary, but when it's come to speaking, they always forget the simple words even. So what do we need to do? We need to speak as much as we can, like so that we can become habitual of speaking in English, right? So the purpose of speaking is to express our thoughts, express our message, means what we are going to say, right? So when you do this practice, then you will become fluent, right? But you need to be consistent with your practice. And one another thing, you don't need to put too much pressure on your mind, because when you do practice on particular topic, suppose you did it once only, but when you try to speak, you definitely not going to speak in correct way. You will you can feel hesitation, you can stumble, right? But it doesn't mean that you stop. What you need to do, listen to audio podcast on the same topic whenever you do on any household chores. That like what you need to do is you need to put on your headphone and you need to listen to that particular topic. Means within a day you need to speak on same topic at least for 3 to 4 times. Then only you can feel like, yes, right now I'm getting things in much better way. And when you do this, then your mind automatically clear out everything. That means, I mean to say, your mind, your subconscious mind will get everything. When you listen to same thing again and again, then will be no more difficult for you to understand things in much better way. You know what, I have observed this thing in myself, that I always try to rush on things. I feel like when I am working so hard on increasing my fluency, for enhancing my fluency, but I feel it difficult when it comes to speaking. Why it is happening? Then I realized that most of the topic that on which I can talk was because I have learned those topics many times. I have listened those things many times, and now my subconscious mind do not need to remember those things. It's just like when we do brush each day, then we don't need to remind our mind that we need to do brush, we need to do brush, right? So in the same way, when you listen to particular topic again and again, then you don't need to remember that topic, right? And whenever you learn something and then you try to speak on that topic, then definitely you are going to find some difficulty, because you haven't heard about that topic too much time, right? So it's necessary that pay attention on these things. And once you started getting things again and again, then it automatically becomes easy that you can conversate on that topic very easily, right? And one more important thing I want to say, like yesterday I talked about money, that most of the youth and people nowadays are depressed. It happens because they are earning, but they do not know how to manage their money. Because nowadays people are just paying attention on what things they are paying attention on, showing off. They pretend they have a lot of things, and they just focus on upgrading their lifestyle. And back then in past time, people used to focus on their sense of satisfaction, and I can say peace of mind, right? And whenever we do something, it's important that we have a peace of mind and sense of satisfaction. And when we do have these things, then we can do as much hard work as we want, right? But nowadays, what we are paying attention on, we are paying attention on upgrading our lifestyle instead of thinking about peace of mind and sense of satisfaction, contentment. It's very important. If you want to have a good health, then you need to focus first on your peace of mind, right? Like nowadays, salary comes and it has gone as soon as it comes. Why? Because of we have increased our expenses too much. We have increased, I can say, before salary comes, just go away because we have too much expenses. We have lots of EMI. Instead of having peace of mind, we have stress of paying EMI, stress of running out of money, right? And we need to shift this mindset. We are doing hard work. Why? So that we can have sense of calm, we can have peace of mind, we can feel content. But what we are doing, what we are feeling stress, we have anxiety, and this is the thing that we need to shift. And this is the reason why most of the youth are in depression. They do not know how to think, how to live a contentful life, how it works. You need to do one thing. When you start earning, you need to focus on savings and investings, because when you start doing this, means you need to make priority for these two things. Whenever you start earning, pay attention on saving and investing. When you do this, then you have a peace of mind and you can secure your future. You have this thing in your mind that yes, you are having saving and you have invested, and in future you have money, and then you work hard and you no longer feel that you are working hard but still you have stress or anxiety. Because when you focus your mind on saving and investing, then you have this peace in your mind that yes, you are going to have money and you have secured your future instead of having stress of paying EMIs, right? So try to cut off your expenses and focus on savings and investing, because this is the only thing that you can get away from the depression and stress and anxiety, right? So these are few things that everybody should pay attention on, and I'm so glad to explain these things. However, you know what, when it comes to speaking, we might face difficulty in expressing thoughts in an organized way. And if you want to have confidence of speaking, then there is no other way than speaking. So it's completely okay if you are making mistakes while speaking. Like if I say yesterday I go to market, then here there is mistake. We can't say yesterday I go to market. We need to say yesterday I went to market. But since you are getting me that yesterday I go to market, then it's completely okay. If you are making mistake, it's completely okay. Over time, you will come to know that this sentence was wrong and the correct sentence is this. So try to focus on speaking, try to focus on fluency, not on grammar mistakes. The purpose of speaking is to deliver message, whatever you want to say. If you are able to do that, then you are good to go. So I just wanted to say few things, and I have told you everything, I think. So you just need to speaking a lot, and I always try to speak a lot more in English so that I will no longer feel any difficulty in speaking, in expressing my thoughts. And the more important thing that don't get frustrated, just practice and be patient so that you can achieve your fluency. Because if you are going to do everything in one go, then you will end up with frustration only. So it's better to be consistent with your practice, and as you know that everything will come at perfect time. So don't get frustrated and feel free, and let me know if you need any kind of help from me, I am definitely going to help you. As I always tell you that whatever you have in your mind, you just need to express that so that you can feel light, right? So just give me comment and let me know how may I help you. And I always try to add value in your life so that we can grow together. Thank you so much for giving me your time and have a nice day. Let's call it a day. Thank you so much.